Good afternoon and welcome to Trojan Vision,
West Brunswick's only TV news show brought to you by Miss McKinley's journalism class. I'm Kayla Crouch.
And I'm Kayla Miraglia. 3 West Brunswick teachers recently received ATMC Smart Connections grants totaling over $5,500. The library will be getting iPads and electronic magazine subscriptions. The math department will be getting a new set of calculators, and the journalism class will be getting a Mac desktop and a new digital camera. ATMC awards these grants on an annual basis to schools and nonprofits that directly impact Brunswick County residents.
The Vocal Music and Show Choir Department are sponsoring a coffee house Saturday, November 14th to be held at Odell Williamson's Auditorium Event Center. Tickets are $5 in advance and $6 at the door. Tickets are for entrance into the evening's entertainment beginning at 6:30 p.m., fresh roasted coffee or other beverage, and a dessert. Performers include Olivia Corby, Cameron Milligan, Parker Milliken, Austin Young, and a number of performers from West and Early College High School. Also from the vocal music and show choir groups, there are a number of community service performances in addition to the formal concert at Odell Williamson Auditorium on Thursday, December 10th at 7:30 p.m. The concert is free. Hope to see you there.
West Brunswick's newest club, the Fishing Club, recently participated in its first tournament. Kayla Crouch has the story.
Well, I like to fish a lot, and I've been around the water my whole life, and I work at the Ocean Isle Fishing Center, so that's my Captain Brent, my boss, is actually one of the people that helped start it, so he encouraged me to join the club. Yeah, I did. I was definitely hoping, but we just couldn't catch the right big enough fish, and it just didn't work out. But we'll get them next time.
Here, put the rod down. Here, you want to hold that like that for the photo op?
We ordered our T-shirts, so they should be in anytime, and they look pretty cool. But I mean, the next tournament, I'm looking forward to hopefully getting a nice fish in that and winning, doing good.
Being out there interacting with fellow club members and having a good time, and also just fishing. I saw it as an opportunity to join something new and be part of a community at West Brunswick that shares the same passion as I do.
Interact Club is raising funds for their international project, One World Play. Soccer balls for the less fortunate in other countries. Raffle for $25 gift card to Chili's. See an interactor for the chance to win. The community project is Jeans for Teens. Please donate your slightly used jeans. There are collection boxes around the campus and in Trailer 6, the Peach Trailer.
Under the direction of Mrs. Peck, the art classes have been working on a social activism unit. Students have been inspired by the works of Banksy and other street artists. Banksy is an anonymous street artist whose works of political and social commentary have influenced people around the world. The art project is intended to make students think about issues beyond themselves, with an emphasis on contemporary social issues. Final projects are acrylic on poster and will be on display in the West Brunswick hallways through the new year.
Each year, West Brunswick seniors complete a required graduation product in their English classes. The county-wide project has 4 main components: a research paper, a product, a presentation, and a portfolio. Several West students are looking for your help with their projects. Kayla Maraglia is involved with the Hope Harbor Shoebox Drive. Domestic violence is a serious issue, and the Shoebox Drive can help ensure that women and children who are the victims of abuse have a Christmas after all. Please donate small items that will fit inside a shoebox in guidance or the front office. Javon Stanley is supporting Toys for Tots, a Marine Corps program that distributes toys to children whose parents can't afford to get them any for Christmas. Javon has been researching PTSD and chose Toys for Tots because he wanted to support the military and their families. If you'd like to donate new and unwrapped toys being accepted in the front office and media center until December 11th. Thank you in advance for your donations and making a child's holiday season a little brighter. Cheyenne Marlowe is also working with domestic violence victims. Megan Brown has the story.
What is your senior project about?
My senior project is dealing with the topic of domestic abuse. Domestic abuse is any physical or emotional or verbal contact with a person that is unwanted.
Why did you choose that for your senior project?
I chose that because I've known people to be in domestic abuse situations and they didn't know how to get help, and I was able to help them with that, so I feel like I would be able to help more than just one person with that.
Where do people donate these books to?
I have purple boxes in the guidance office, in the front office, and also in front of the library. And now I'm conducting a contest between the third period classes to see who can donate the most books.
Do they get anything?
Yes, the contest class winner wins the ice cream party, so donate books.
Why is it important for people to participate?
I feel like it's important for people to participate so that way they know some facts about domestic abuse. Whenever the classroom who wins will get a quick presentation about domestic abuse and ways to find help and ways to help people.
Each year, the West Brunswick JROTC puts on an incredible Veterans Day ceremony. Savannah Ray has the story.
As founder of Canine Angels, how did you come up with the idea?
Well, tell you the truth, I've decided that as an old man I was going to serve our military and do the first thing that I love in the world, and that is train dogs. I've had a gift for training dogs since I'm a young boy, and I am the recipient of everything that America has to offer. Opportunity and loving parents and hard work and that sort of thing. I could not serve when I was 18 years of age. I may be alive today because of it. It was the height of Vietnam, and I lost a lot of friends there, but I was not able to serve for health reasons. And I sort of regretted that my whole life, and I said, if I get to an age when I'm old enough and financially secure enough and healthy enough, I'm going to serve as an old man. And that's what Canine Angels is. We rescue dogs. These are all dogs that were pretty much out of luck. I've reprogrammed them, rehabilitated them, retrained them. We make them into service dogs, and we donate them to North and South Carolina disabled veterans, and it gives them their lives back.
How can others get involved and help?
Well, anybody can help in 1,000 ways. I mean, there are always local shelters and humane societies. If people are animal lovers, they can go there, they can volunteer. They always need support, help. Walking dogs, helping clean up, talking to the public. If you're interested in animal help, that would be the first thing I would suggest. Go to your local shelter. Right here in Supply in Brunswick County is the Sheriff's Protective Service. They will welcome anybody who wants to come and help and improve the chances that their dogs have, and cats too. So that's the first thing I would suggest if you're animal oriented.
What made you want to come out and talk to the student body today?
Well, education is one of our 3 missions. Our 3 missions are rescuing dogs, helping disabled veterans, and education. And education is what makes everybody aware of what the laws are, of what a service dog is. There are people who really don't even know what a service dog is. We do fairs and festivals and presentations, and adults come up to me and say, what's a service dog? And, is your head in the sand someplace? A lot of people don't know. So training people what service dogs do, getting veterans to come into our program, because a lot of veterans don't know it's available. And it's I think you can tell how excited I get about it. It's a true love of my life and the most rewarding thing I've really ever done in my life.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us today.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you, and great luck to all of you.
Hi, I'm Buck Steele, today's guest sports anchor. For my graduation project, I researched sports broadcasting. Anchoring here on Trojan Vision is part of my product. Here's my recap of the fall sports season. Hi, I'm Buck Steele, and this is West Brunswick Sports Fall Recap. The Trojan football team had a good season so far, their overall record being 5-6, with their conference record of 2-4, including a big win over our rival South Brunswick. We can see here Tariq Thomas returning an interception for a touchdown. He had 6 interceptions on the season, 2 returned for touchdowns. Here, we can see Hunter Ashburn and Quinlan Moore connecting on a long touchdown pass earlier in the season. Now, Athletic Director Jimmy Fletcher shares his thoughts on the season.
Well, I think we've had kind of our ups and downs. Obviously, there were some games that we would like to redo. But I mean, overall, I don't think it's been something where, we're very disappointed. I obviously would like to win some more, but I think that's every coach.
Yeah. Who do you feel like has been your main or key player this season?
I think probably the 2 most consistent players have been Tariq Thomas. He plays defense and offense. He plays wide receiver for us, and he plays in the secondary and linebacker as well. I think Tava Ream probably is the other player that has been very consistent. He's played some defensive end for us and then offensive guard. So probably those 2 players have played well. I think they both have an opportunity to be all-conference players. So, and they're both young. They're coming back next year, so looking for bright things in the future with those young guys as well.
What's your playoff aspirations this season?
We play, obviously, first round, Friday night. We play Terry Sanford. Terry Sanford's a team. Their record is better than ours, but watching the film and everything, we as a coaching staff, we feel very confident. If our players will go and play like the way they're capable of playing, I feel like we could win.
Well, Coach Fletcher, it was great getting to talk with you today.
Thank you very much.
Hope you do well in the playoffs.
Thanks a lot.
Our volleyball team had their best record in recent years. Their overall record was 9-11, including a 5-7 record in conference. They lost a close playoff match against West Carteret. Here we can see Hannah Puce spiking the ball against Topsail. She recorded 11 kills this season, many of them coming off sets from Peyton Roberts and Hayden Huffman. The Trojan soccer team had an incredible early season, but lost close matches down the stretch. Our overall record was 9-13, and conference record was 3-9. Senior Tristan Murphy led the conference with 19 goals, and senior Ian Nichols led the team on defense as co-captain with Sam Zing. Women's tennis this season had a record of 1-6 overall and an 0-6 record in conference. They had a tough year, but they competed their hardest all season. And here we can see Allie Madison serving against an opponent from Topsail. Our women's golf team also had a tough year with an 0-9 record, but with their highest finish in tournament being 5th. Our lady golfers competed hard all season, and here we see the team getting their varsity letters. Our cross-country team competed hard as well all season, and several members of the team consistently finishing in the top 10 all season. Michael and Matthew Tibbett, Austin Turner, and Trevin Wilson all received honorable mention in the conference. I'm Buck Steele, and this is the West Brunswick Fall Sports Recap. Thank you.
The PBIS team would like to announce the school-wide winners for the month of October. These students and teachers exhibited exemplary character throughout the month. Freshmen Destiny Register and Malisha Brown, sophomores Megan McGuire and Mark Crespo, juniors Destiny Rivera and Jacob Moreau, seniors Hannah Wilford and Cheyenne Marlowe, staff members Tiffany Weeks and Ashley Speckman. That's all the time we have for today, but you can read more in the latest edition of the West Winds. If you have any comments or concerns, please see Ms. McKinley in room 186.
Thank you for joining us. See you next time.